Hey, what's up, guys? Stock Catcher here. Hope everybody did pretty good today. Today, there was definitely more follow through on small cap that I'm going to be mentioning later in the video. If you're new to the channel, my name is Stock Catcher. I share trade ideas every day on Stock Twitter, as well as make daily YouTube videos, right? Just trying to help people. As well as I also do the live stream for those that want it, pre-market to after hours for the YouTube members, right? So today, THAR, this one was just a rocket. This one went, I think, 130% from the morning time. This stock, I said I was adding dips, and this stock, if you watch my videos, you already know, right? The float is very low. I think it was like 2 or 3 million float. And I say in the past many times, where when it comes to small cap day trading, float volume, number one factor in my opinion, right? Because I've been doing stock many years, and those are the biggest reasons why a stock just ends up just ripping face, going crazy, right? So this stock, even on top of that, had news, because sometimes these small caps, they don't have news, these low floaters, and they go crazy. But if they have news, that's a big plus. So another one was TRIB. This one, same situation. I mentioned that 150 psychological area if you watch my video. And then it just ended up ripping over too. That was a big move as well for those that caught it. So I'm happy people are doing great on these names. I saw some people banking, they were messaging me. And I'm glad when people do well, right? So in terms of stocks, there's many stocks that actually ended up dipping that provided opportunity. If you're bullish on these stock, maybe this could be potential swing trade ideas, right? Because these stocks I mentioned in the past, these are really popular stocks, and I'm just bringing them up again because a lot of people message me about them, as well as they also seem to have a lot of bullish factors on them as well. So these are not in any order as usual, guys. The first one would be TMC. This one is a stock that I mentioned in the past that actually ended up making a big dip. And for those that are interested in this stock, this could be a potential area, right? Because take a look at this 1 hour chart where this stock made a big decline. And the bullish factors I mentioned, right, where this stock has commercial deep sea mining potential, Korea zinc confidence, and TMC actually invested over a lot of money. We're talking hundreds of $1 millions into scientific research, right? If you're bullish on this sector in terms of minerals, if you're bullish on as well as the administration right now, current right President Trump administration, where they're trying to make America the number one priority. And TMC actually, if you compare this to other countries, this stock actually has potential as well, right, in terms of the metal resources and in terms of the threat, right, to national security. So this stock TMC, I had a lot of people message me on the stock, and I just want to bring it up again because, like I said, look at the technical chart on the hourly time frame. Is starting to look kind of interesting, right? So keep an eye on TMC, guys. And again, these stocks are not in any order. The ones in the beginning are, it's like mixed, right? So next stock that's pretty interesting would be QUBT. QUBT has major contract with NIST, right? The first direct government contract. And I've been hearing some people talk about there's possibility for more, right? There's kind of like rumors when you're looking at QUBT. This is in the quantum market. Really interesting sector as well. Again, the reason I mentioned this stock, if you pull up the hourly technical chart, it's starting to kind of set up, right, going towards those levels, those support levels. This stock also has a NASA connection as well. NASA mentions, and on top of that, this stock is scalable in terms if you're looking at the real world angle, right? So QUBT, another one you got to keep an eye on as well. And next one would be Open. This one, a lot of people, I'm telling you guys, Open is probably one of the most popular stocks. Remember, it used to be GNS, right? And GNS I'm still bullish on. I made many videos on in the past, but right now Open is just taking all the spotlight. I'm telling you guys, Open, a lot of hype for this stock. If you're new to the channel, check out my other videos on Open. I made several videos on it. And this stock, basically, when it comes to what it is, right, it's pretty much in terms of the real estate sector. And a lot of short, this has squeeze potential as well. If you're looking at the chart, this stock is leveraging AI. And I'm trying to do this live, guys, so I apologize if I kind of freeze. So look at the technicals on this stock. I mean, first it made that big push through. It made that blow off the top type of move over that $4 area I mentioned a couple days ago, right? It was just constantly going up ever since for weeks now. If you pull up the chart yourself, I'm doing this live, so you could see that the chart was just constantly, it was just up and up and up and up. And then now it's starting to have that finally that cooling off type of action where it just made a pullback, right? It didn't completely crash. This is not a move where it goes from 425 to all the way back to a below 2. This is just a pullback, right? This thing went from $1.70, 172 to 425. That's a massive move, guys. If you look at the in terms of the whole move, right, the stock ended up now is just pulling back, and I think that's healthy for a stock. I'm just being 100% honest. When a stock makes a big move like that, it has to breathe, right? It can't just keep going up all the way up to $10, right? It has to breathe, in my opinion, and this is healthy, right? This stock goes from 425, it's just holding over that key 3+ area, and this stock still looks really interesting. It looks really good, and I hope people have a plan when it comes to the stock, right? Because like I said earlier in the video, there's a lot of people that are in this stock, right? This stock is very popular. And if you check out my other videos, I mentioned other bullish factors as well, but I didn't want to repeat the factors, right? But if you check out my other videos, you can see there's a lot more bullish factors for the stock. So next one would be Btog. This one you got to keep an eye on. This stock actually is pretty interesting in terms of the Dogecoin sector. This stock acquired over $40 million worth of that. And this stock also has been having ramping volume this month, actually. I've just been watching this stock on my watch list for weeks now. This stock is starting to form a base, right? I'm just doing this live Btog. If you pull up the 4-hour chart, this stock, as you see, is just forming that really strong base. And this stock, I'm definitely going to be monitoring this stock as well. It's an interesting angle that you don't really see, right? The Dogecoin type of angle. So next stock would be Sgbx. This one is very interesting. I said in the past, this stock actually made a really big move up, and it's in the sustainable modular construction area. If you look up Sgbx right now on the chart, it made a really big move up, and now it's just kind of in that zone, that 20-cent area. I would like to see that 20-cent hold for a potential another move up, right? This stock is acquisition play potential as well. This stock also has eco-friendly solutions. And so when you're talking about the sectors I mentioned earlier, right, the housing sector, the medical sector, and on top of that, the stock actually is a very low market cap. And when a stock is really small market cap with high amount of range, that provides a potential opportunity, right, for a move up. So you want to keep an eye on Sgbx as well. Next stock would be Bmnr. This one I mentioned in the past as well. This one has a really strong lineup. When you're talking about people that are bullish on the stock, I said in the past, Peter Thiel, Kathy Wood, Tom Lee. This stock, I'm mentioning it today because you could look at the chart. It's just starting to go near that key psychological area, which is that $50 area, right? If you watch my videos, you know I talk every day about psychology points, where when it comes to the stock, trading is really about mental as well, right? A lot of people use psychology when it comes to these areas of buying and selling. So Bmnr, again, the same situation as Open, where the stock was just going up and up and up for a long period of time, and now it's starting to finally have that cool down period, right? So I think a lot of newer traders get kind of emotional, right, when their stock starts to get red or pull back. But that's just normal, in my opinion, when it comes to stock. They don't just go up for weeks and weeks and weeks, right? At least in the pandemic era, I remember this was like long time ago, a lot of years ago. These stocks just kept ripping for months, but times have changed, and now it's not like that. So we have to adapt, in my opinion, where stocks, they go red a lot and then they bounce, right? So Bmnr, this one I'm definitely recommending to add to your watch list. The stock also has a large amount of liquidity when it comes to trading dollar volume, right? The stock is the largest, they say it's the largest Ethereum treasury in the world. And this stock, again, really strong backing in terms of the earlier people, the bulls. So you want to keep an eye on Bmnr. Next one that I'm mentioning would be the cannabis sector. I think you guys should still definitely keep a very close eye to Tlry, Cgc, Acb, Msos, Sndl. There's a lot more weed stocks where you got to keep an eye on. I'd said many times that this sector has a lot of room in terms of range. Like, this sector has been beat down for years, and you could check yourself, guys. Has been beat down for many years. On top of that, they have a lot of short interest as well, because think about it. Ever since the when the Biden administration was happening, right, there was a huge push for these cannabis stocks. If you check yourself, go to the time period when that happened, when he became president, there was a massive push, move up, and now you're looking at the chart is pretty much near the bottoms. Look at the extended time frame. So you're looking at Tlry, Cgc, all these weed stocks. They have a lot of potential, and on top of that, there's also real catalysts coming for them as well. It's not just hype where you're just guessing, right? There's actual real potential big catalysts coming for it, right? They don't guarantee that these stocks are gonna rip like 1,000%, but when it comes to trading, you want to have as many edges. Any GG, I said in the past as well, I'm actually familiar with this stock as well in the past. I remember I talked about the computer part angle, right? If you're more into building computers, this is a really useful resource in my opinion, right? This stock has strategic partnership potential with Intel and AMD. If you guys been keeping up with large caps, remember I mentioned Intel I think it was just like a day ago. I think it was like 2 days ago. Intel was just ripping face. And this stock I mentioned in the past, where according to Bloomberg, Vladimir Galkin, this man also is buying a ton of NEGG this year, right? This is the same person that had 80% of his net worth in GameStop. Remember, this was when GameStop was going crazy, so definitely keep an eye on NEGG, guys. I'm telling you guys, it's a very interesting stock that you want to watch. So next one that I recommend you guys watch, or potential swing trader, there will be SOUN. So this one is has potential to break that diagonal resistance. If you pull up the chart on SOUN, the reason I'm mentioning it, same situation as the other stocks I mentioned in the video. If you're bullish on the stock, it's starting to go towards those key pivotal support areas. It made a big move up over a long period of time, and now it's starting to cool down. Now you're starting to see pulling back, right? So SOUN, the thing with this stock is that it's in the AI sector. It's very interesting, bullish sector. And when it comes to SOUN, you want to see that, I mean, this stock actually has massive earnings beat. This 270% year-over-year growth. This stock, a lot of institutions are buying, in my opinion, as well as this stock has a ton of catalysts as well. On top of that, short squeeze angle as well. So SOUN, you got to keep a watch on for this stock, as well as BBAI. BBAI, I said many videos as well, if you check my videos. When it comes to BBAI, this stock is working with DEFCON AI to build advanced AI logistics tools for the US military. So this stock, the reason I mentioned again, same situation. I made a very parabolic move up, and BBAI, you could check yourself. Now it's finally, over the past couple of days, it's starting to pull back. And when you're talking about swing trading, when you're talking about buying stocks, in my opinion, you want to get the best, lowest risk possible. You don't want to buy something when it's extended up like 300% and then get really risky situation, right? So this stock, the hourly pattern is still there. It looks really interesting, as well as this sector. I'm telling you guys, AI sector is only going to get bigger, in my opinion. I'm not saying this stock is going to go to 20 plus. I'm just saying that it's definitely is in the right sector, right? When you're talking about right now, and when you're talking about the future. If you guys are bullish on AI, like the video, guys, and let me know what other stocks you're watching, because I'm bullish on the future for this type of technology, right? So another stock that I actually saw today, it was actually moving, would be IXHL. I don't know if you guys watch, but IXHL, I made a video on that stock. Like, actually, it was just this week, I think, right? IXHL. The reason I mention this stock again is not just about the volume. If you check the volume today, right, it did make a move up. But what's really interesting about this stock is that this stock actually had new valuations recently, where the valuation is going up. And on top of that, this stock actually has the strong phase 2 results. It's saying that this stock also is in a lot of drugs in the clinical trials as well, potential. And on top of that, this also has a technical setup as well. If you go, you could check yourself, guys. I'm doing this live. That's why sometimes I kind of, freeze on my words, because I don't use a script. But many YouTubers, I'm telling you guys, use scripts. So that's why it's more easier to talk about. I'm doing this live. I'm doing all the technical analysis, all the fundamental analysis live, guys. So if you appreciate it, I appreciate you guys. So IXHO, go to the 1 hour chart on this stock. This stock is a massive range. This stock used to be 178. This was just, what was it, like a few weeks ago? 178 is trading at 40 cents. This stock apparently also has cash. And I think a lot of people are hitting me up as well, saying about the stock. They're really bullish on it. If you're bullish on IXHL, or if you have this stock, guys, I would appreciate if you leave a comment. Any information you have as well, because it helps everybody, guys. I'm telling you, we're all like a team, and we're just trying to help each other. So if you have any more information on IXHL, write down in the comments, and it will also help me out as well, right? And those were the main stocks for the video. I think I have like one more for the video that I want to go over. I know many people recommend me to make videos on many stocks as well, but I can't put more than that because I don't want to make the video like 30 minutes long, right? So it will come over the weekend, especially. I have more time. So I think I'll just end the video here, guys. I appreciate if you watch the video, guys, and let me know, guys, seriously, if you have any more information on any of these stocks, because a lot of people that follow me are also bullish on the stocks I'm mentioning. And hope you guys have a great day today. Like I said, on THAR, really nice volumes picking up big time. So I think this month is going to be nice. We're going to close out with a bang, guys. So Stock Catcher signing out, guys, and have a great rest of your day or night. Good night, everyone.